Apothecum. At the heart of the feudal system of Thundertide is an ancient code of legend and sovereignty, where all nobles of the land recognize that whoever wields the legendary Apothecum is universally accepted as king of the land. The sword was forged by the archangel Sidriel and bestowed upon the first king of Thundertide. Since then, it has become the ancestral weapon of the kingdom's monarchs, whose essence is interwoven with the fate of Thundertide itself. Presently a sword, Apothecum, can become the weapon most suitable for whoever wields it. Legend has it that Apothecum was forged in an era shrouded in myth, its creation bound to the ancient rites of the Celestials. The blacksmiths of lore, guided by the archangel in the whispers of sea wights and storm sprites, wrought the blade from the heart of a fallen star that had plunged it into the thunderous tides in days of yore. The star's celestial essence was quenched in the very fury of the tempest that roiled upon the sea, lending the blade a semblance of the heavens and the abyss. The hilt was adorned with ancient runes of protection, each meticulously inscribed by the sages of Thundertide. It was said that lightning danced upon the edge of Apothecum, and the roar of the tide echoed in its strike. The bearer of Apothecum is more than a mere mortal. He is a tide-bound sovereign, recognized as the King of Thundertide, the ruler of all islands under the storm-swept skies, lord of all princes who bend a knee to him. His claim is not solely of noble blood, but of a pact sealed by the ancestral blade, whose allegiance is to the land and the heart that harbors the valor to wield it. When grasped by a worthy fighter, Apothecum resonates with the primal forces that bound it to this realm, forming a sword with a blade shimmering with the azure gleam of the stormy seas and the silvery spark of thunderous skies. In the hands of a wizard, Apothecum becomes a powerful staff, a gateway to the very forces that bind the cosmos. Its might is such that it can command the elements, unravel the fabric of reality, and peer into the uncharted realms of existence. It resonates with the ancient echoes of a time when magic was the language of the cosmos, a harmony that sang through the void. In the hands of the king, Apothecum is said to command the very wrath of the heavens, to summon storms and calm turbulent seas, to safeguard the realm against the creeping darkness that threatens from the depths. The lore of this mighty weapon is sung by bards across the ages, its legend intertwined with the lineage of the sea-bound kings and queens of Thundertide. It stands as a symbol of the unyielding spirit of the realm, a testament to the unbreakable bond that ties the ruler to the land and the sky, the sea and the storm. And as long as Apothecum stands steadfast in the grip of the worthy, so shall Thundertide reign unyielding amidst the tempests of time. A silence profound and eerie descended upon the royal chamber. The air was thick with the remnants of arcane power, each breath was a reminder of the price of boundless ambition. Among the few present was Vandron's loyal bodyguard, X-Force, an arcane rogue of stoic demeanor yet with an indomitable spirit. His loyalty to Vandron had always been unwavering, the bond between them forged in the crucible of their youth together in the orphanage. As the dust of Enigma settled, the gleam of steel emerged from the gloom. It was the legendary sword Apothecum, now bereft of its master, lying solemnly on the sandstone floor of the keep. The light of the mystic runes along its hilt seemed to pulse with a melancholy rhythm, its cold brilliance a stark contrast to the haunting shadows that danced across the chamber. With a demeanor as still as the calm before a storm, X-Force approached the sword. His steps echoed through the silence, each footfall a somber drumbeat that resonated through the veils of uncertainty that now shrouded the fate of Thundertide. His gloved hands, scarred with the memories of 100 skirmishes, reached out for the sword. The touch sent a ripple through the air, a fleeting whisper of the destiny yet to unfold. The essence of Apothecum seemed to recognize the heart of the rogue that now sought to uphold the will of its former master. With a reverence born of duty and honor, X-Force picked up the sword, feeling its weight, its promise of power, and its call of duty. The cool hilt settled into his grasp as if molded for him, the ageless runes seeming to hum with a quiet resolve. With a firm but gentle maneuver, he sheathed it in his belt, the blade sliding into its new resting place with a silent promise of allegiance. In that quiet moment of solemn duty, the spirit of Thundertide seemed to stir, a silent pledge forged in the heart of the devoted knight and the ageless soul of the sword. The chamber bore witness to a solemn vow silently cast between the guardian of a fallen king and the legendary blade that now awaited a new destiny. The first rays of dawn broke through the pall of gloom, heralding a new era, an era of uncertainty amidst a realm of shadows, as X-Force stood resolute, the sword of legends by his side. Crossing his arms and gazing at the heroes, X-Force said, "So it begins."